Okay, do it like this. Hello, beautiful people. When I was setting up my tripod, I was asking myself, like, when you turn on this camera, what are you going to say? And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to say. I don't know what to say. I tried rehearsing the lines, but they were not coming. I don't know what to say, but all I can say right now is I miss YouTube. I miss filming. I'm trying to get back into YouTube, but every time I say I'll come back to YouTube, I find myself not coming back to YouTube. I've been asking myself, what am I going to create? If I should start YouTube, what am I going to create? What am I going to create? The ideas have not been coming forth. I don't know what to create. And that has made me abandon YouTube for a longest time. So now I really want to come back to YouTube. I stop waiting till when I have all the gadgets available. I stop waiting till when I have the most aesthetically pleasing room and when I have an interesting life doing, because aside from work, I don't do any other thing. I barely step out of my house. So I used to tell myself that, okay, maybe it's when I have, somewhere to go that I can film. But then again, I know within myself that even as I live a day lifestyle, I can still bring out something out of it. There's so many ideas that I can't do with it. I've just been lazing around. I feel like I'm rambling at this point, honestly. Because at the end of the day, I'll say I want to get consistent on YouTube and then I'll run away for another 6 months and then come back and say I want to be consistent again. So at this point, I'm not going to tell everybody that I want to be consistent, I will just be consistent. Okay, I'm basically saying that I've been using that excuse that, oh, I'm waiting until when I get the perfect gadget, when I get a camera, waiting till when I get this and I get that. I use that as an excuse to procrastinate. But honestly, if I keep telling myself that, I may probably not get into this YouTube for years, because I don't know where I'm going to get the camera from. I do not have the money yet for the camera. Instead of just using that as an excuse to, be so relaxed and do what I want to do, I decided that just pick up the camera and record, like what I'm doing right now. I honestly don't know what I'm saying, but I know I'm saying something and it's making sense to some people. So yeah, this is just me, saying that I'm tired of procrastinating. I really need to stop that. So if you check my notepad, I have tons of ideas, and I have tons of ideas that I jotted down, that I've scripted down, but I've not filmed any of them because I keep telling myself, oh, I'm waiting till when I have this and I'm waiting till when I have that. And in my head, I'm like, when are you going to have them? You don't know when you're going to have them. So why do you keep procrastinating? Just take up the camera and do something. It doesn't have to be perfect. I've made my TikTok my portfolio. So most times when brands reach out to me, the few brands that I've worked with, when they reach out to me through my TikTok page, because I try to make my videos. I feel like that is even the reason why I procrastinate a lot, because I'm like, I want this video to be perfect. I want this video to be perfect. So when I do the 2 and 2 together and I realize, oh, I don't have this to make this perfect, I scrap the idea out. Most times when I'm sitting down, 95% of the time, or no, not 95, like 90% of the time that I sit down, creative ideas are coming in. But have I shot anyone? No. The remaining 5%, I'm using it to think about money, and the remaining 5%, I'm using it to think about that stuff. Well, yeah, that's besides the point. I have a lot of ideas that I've written down. Sometimes I sit down and think about this idea, and then I realize that, oh, I don't have this to make this come true. And then I go back and sit down. One thing I love about myself is that when an idea pops up, I run straight to my notes app and I write it down, because I know myself, I'll forget about it. I will try my best. I will really try my best to be consistent. I don't know how consistent I'm going to get, if I should be posting every week or every weekend or every month. I don't know yet, but I will try my best to be doing something. And I hope that before the end of the year, I get to a certain amount of subscribers and get the engagement and the visibility that I'm looking for. So help me God. Please, Lord, help me. I don't want to just be a regular YouTuber, just filming. Oh, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. No, I want to be so creative. I love filmmaking, I want my videos to tell a story. Because of this kind of idea that I have, it kind of makes me very, very relaxed. So yeah, I don't know. Am I making sense? I'm just trying to make this video long because I want to post this video on YouTube and I don't want the video to be short. I'm just saying rubbish to fill up time. So please stay with me, yeah? Enjoy. Hey, God, I beg. You're new here. My name is Ifunanya, but most people call me Sophia because I am on fire. I need your support. Please support me, like my videos, subscribe, leave a comment, do all of those stuff that, the YouTube people always do. And just be there for me because I'm really, really trying to be like a full-time content creator. I want to, get into content creating. I want to make it, something, a big part of me now. Before I just used to do, once in a while, I just film one or two stuff and, leave it at that. But now I want to be so involved into it. I want to be very involved into content creating now. So that would mean me being very consistent on YouTube. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Peace.